it's just a pleasure finally getting the chance to sit down and talk to you because I just missed you in Tucson.
Oh, really? I was there for Wanda, Nevada.
Yeah, Wanda, Nevada. And they called me and told me you were going to be there, and I got to the theater. You went to the theater for the film, and you had just left. So you can tell our viewers in Tucson, what did you think of our city?
Oh, I love Tucson. All of Arizona, I just love it. I used to go there a lot when I was younger, too. And I always loved to go back. My aunt was from Tucson.
Oh,
so we visit there.
So it's a familiar area to you. Yeah. I mentioned this to Christopher, and he said he had a girlfriend. He said hi to her. He had a girlfriend in Tucson.
In Tucson,
and he said,
hi.
Yeah. I enjoyed the film immensely. I think you should be very proud of your work in Blue Lagoon.
I
am. Quite a reverse from your role in Pretty Baby. Would you agree?
I can't say it's reverse from anything. I think every one of my movies is really totally different. I think Blue Lagoon was just another different role.
Just not a total reverse, but a different type of role. That's what I guess I was trying to lead to. Yeah. What was it like being isolated in Fiji Islands for all those months?
It was great. I thought that I was going to miss things like TV and telephones and everything, but surprisingly enough, I didn't. I was on the island and I was always busy. I was always doing something, cracking open coconuts, or finding shells, or just running around the island.
Did you get to know the little kids that played your role before you came into the film?
Yes, they were sweet. We had a lot of fun because they had to stay a while too in case they had to reshoot some of their scenes.
Oh, so you did get to know them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Nova.
You're going to be a junior in high school?
Sophomore.
Sophomore in high school. So let's go into some social studies, since I'm a social studies teacher.
Do you know medieval history?
You're in medieval history now.
Yes.
No, we'll wait till, I'll have to do you in 2 years when you study American government, when you're a senior. Right?
Also, it's we have American history in 10th grade. I mean, 11th grade.
Oh, in 11th
in
grade.
School.
This is in New Jersey.
Yes.
I know a lot of the young ladies that I teach, which would be your age, junior, senior in high school, a little bit older than you, they would just give anything in the world to trade places to be a movie star at this particular age. Did you ever think just the reverse, that, hey, I'd just rather be going to school and the heck with this thing?
No, because, first of all, I just do go to a regular school, so that's the main thing. But I have so much fun that I'm in what I'm doing. I would never want to give it up at all. I mean, I'm so happy now. Maybe when I'm older, but I would never want to stop doing that.
Yeah. And you've been doing it. You started very young, didn't you?
When I was 11 months old.
11 months old. Do you want to tell our viewers a little bit about some of the things you did in commercials?
Well, my first job was for Avi Soap when I was 11 months old, and I was just this little baby, and I was handing my mother a bar of soap. And then from then, I did all different catalogs and Alexander's and Kmart commercials and stuff. But I never got too many commercials because I was never really all-American looking with freckles.
Oh.
They usually like.
Where are they? I don't see any.
No, I was thinking that usually they want all-American red hair freckles.
Yeah.
And I never would get many commercials. I did do Johnson's Baby Shampoo and Johnson's Band-Aids commercials.
Oh. That's why when I interviewed Sissy Spacek, and she's loaded with freckles, and she said, you can use these to an advantage, and I didn't know what she really meant by it. Now I know what Sissy meant by that.
They could really help. Sometimes I don't mind not having freckles.
Do you enjoy doing commercials?
Yes, they're fun. I've never done too many, but they were always fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. Except for when you have to eat things, because you have to eat it all day long. The Hostess cupcakes I had to eat with Suzy Q's. I ate Suzy Q's from morning to night. I was so sick.
1,000 takes.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw an interview of a Pittsburgh Steeler that he won the award for the best commercial of the year, the Coke, where the little boy throws in the jersey. Mean Joe Green, I think it was. And he said he had to drink so much Coke he got sick, I guess. It was bottles after bottles.
That's the best commercial. It's so cute.
You and Christopher have something in common. You both worked out of the same modeling agency.
Yes, I was actually their Ford Modeling's first child. I started off their child agency.
Ah.
And then I had stopped, and Christopher was only in the agency for just a little while, and then he got the movie.
Yes.
So it was all very quick.
He started, I was teasing him about that a little bit in my interview, that it was kind of nice to start on the top. You know, he didn't have to go through all those other things to start right in a film like that. But you both worked so well together. Did you get along, or did you have arguments?
Oh, well, in the beginning, we had crushes on each other.
Oh, yeah, that's natural. Sure.
Yes, and it was fun. We had a good time with each other. And then toward the middle, we started just to quarrel a bit, and we started to get on each other's nerves. But now, I think that helped build a stronger friendship.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Speaking of friendships, you had the opportunity to work with an old actor. What was it like working with George Burns?
Amazing. He is
just
so,
you and me, kid.
Yes. I could never get tired of being with him, or working with him, or even talking or seeing him. He's so terrific to be with and be around.
Is he, I've never met Mr. Burns, but I would imagine that he's just young at heart. Thinks young, doesn't he?
Thinks young, acts young, is young. I mean, the age doesn't mean anything.
Did you learn anything about acting from him?
I learned how to be more professional at it, how to be really pleasant and nice on the set. And I mean, I try to be nice anyway, but he just does things so professionally. He's there and he does the best he can, and if something's wrong, it doesn't affect anything. It doesn't affect his performance, how he acts toward other people. He doesn't go in his dressing room and hide or anything. He's just really nice.
Some of your friends you might have in school are going. You may get this question next fall when you go back to school. How did you handle? Was it difficult doing the love scenes or the nude scenes, which I know you didn't do?
Yeah, the nude scenes weren't hard for me because I didn't do them.
Yeah.
But
they're going to ask you about it. I'm sure your friends will.
Oh,
And what will you tell them?
Oh, they already know.
They already know.
We've already talked to them about it. But as far as the love scenes go, it was just like another job, and it wasn't even. I didn't have to worry about it at all because the way it was shot. In order to get Chris's close-up, because in order to get under me to get Chris's close-up, we had to dig a hole. And Randall had to hold me back. So I was being held by Randall, and we were playing this love scene. And I wasn't at all uncomfortable, because once I said cut, I would just go back to me again. You just have to approach it as a different acting job.
Yeah, okay, and a way to grow in acting, too.
Right.
It's a good experience. How about the swimming, the underwater scenes? Did you do some swimming?
Yes, I did. The ones with the clothes on, I did. It took me just a while. I knew how to swim. I just didn't know how to. I had to learn to keep my eyes open underwater and to smile, and I had to hold my breath for a long period of time. Which, the more I did it, the better I became at it.
Yeah. You stepped on a stingray in the film. I think wasn't it supposed to be?
It's a stonefish.
Or a stone?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Were you really conscious or worried about some of the tropical fish that...
Well, we had to be careful because the stonefish was around and it could kill you. A lady from one of the neighboring islands stepped on it, and she had to come to our doctor. And we saved her life. We were really lucky, too. And so there were things like that, and sea snakes. The sea snakes weren't going to bother you. If you don't bother them, they're not going to really bother you. The natives used to swing them at me.
Can I go back and tell my students that you're just like any of my other kids?
Sure, I feel I am. Tell them hi for me.
I will. And you have pretty much just a normal life, don't you?
Very.
That's good. And I think your parents should be commended for that, too, to make sure that you... And
it's my mom over there.
Yeah, I just waved hi to her, and she looks like a very nice lady and protects you.
Me, yes.
And I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Maybe we'll do this again out at Old Tucson when you're riding a horse next time. Brooke, thank you. Oh, we have a little clip. Could you quickly set that up, the swimming?
Yes, I think this is where Chris and I are running on the beach. And we're just sort of in he's chasing me and we're running, and he throws me on the sand. He makes me promise that I tell him that he's the best in the world. And then we run into the water and we swim,
And you swim
on the coral reefs,
okay.
yes, all over.
Thank you so much, Brooke.
Thank
It's
you.
been a real pleasure.
Thank you.